I'm at work right now. You gonna see probably a lot of traffic because I done brought this phone out. But it's all to the good. So, first thing I want to talk about is anybody been noticing? Well, I'm sure y'all ain't noticed it. The black sunglasses. The black sunglasses that a lot of these people that's wearing, that's following us. I didn't have somebody like take their phone out like that was standing in front of me, and she was young and she was black. Which I ain't even gotta say the color thing no more. But it was like she was trying to film me without me knowing it. But I picked up on it, and I was upset about it too. And then like another time, it was a guy standing next to me, kind of dressed to the fancy, and I just had a weird vibe about him too. And it was like he was fumbling with his phone, trying to, I don't know, maybe take a picture or something. But back to the glasses, in a sense, I'm trying to figure out, like, are they recording us or they just can't handle the light? Because the majority of the people that I see, it'll be daytime and they got the sunglasses on, but sometimes even at night, they'll have them on. Another crazy story that kind of happened to me, like I said, I was in the military. When I was in the military, like, my car started acting up, and they was telling me, it was my catalytic converter. I got back to the States. I went to like 4 different places. They telling me the same thing. It's your catalytic converter. You need to pretty much replace it, type of deal. I ended up taking it to like a mom's and pop's place that my brother told me about. They told me that that I didn't even have a catalytic converter. It was missing. So, in a sense, I looked up by going to somebody that was honest, because it kind of blew my mind. Because I'm like, how is it missing? And 6 other places telling me that, I need to get it fixed. It's fishy, it's funny. But the place that I was going to, look how they riding real slow. You gonna see. They gonna pick it up. They were riding slow. But the place that I took it to or whatever, look at this cat. You'll never believe how many cats I just see like randomly, yo. And I've been praying to God about it, just trying to figure out if it's, good spirits or evil spirits. For the ones that's pet lovers out there, tell me. Because honestly, like, I see cats all the time, like, and they black cats, but I don't have like a negative energy toward them. In a sense, it's like they sit in my yard, like they protecting my house or something. But they also be in my neighbor yard, which, like I say, I know he the enemy. So that's why I'm kind of skeptical in a sense about the cats. But they don't bother me or nothing like that. It's just they pop up at the weirdest times. Like, seriously, the weirdest times. But I ended up kind of getting lucky going to that mom and pop's auto mechanic place, because in a sense they was honest people. Now, I done got a little work done since then, and it's like they switched up on me, like they whole vibe kind of changed. And that's what I say. One day somebody might be one day somebody might be one way, and then the next time you come around them, it's like they're a completely different person. That's what blow my mind about a lot of things. And I honestly think that, it is that hive mind, that things are working through these people. And it's like the majority of the people that's, circled around me, in a sense. Like, I got a couple good people, but they don't know what's really, they don't know the information that I'm talking about, because they can't really connect to it. But they decent people. They ain't really crossed me, but they ain't really been in a position to, in a sense either. Like, I went to the ATM one time trying to use my card. I was about to go to New Orleans. I get up there and I get this message on my card talking about it wasn't insufficient funds, but basically, like, my card wasn't working. And I ended up just getting on the phone, and I was on the phone with the guy, because I went to another place to, try it out, and he stayed on the phone with me. And it ended up working while he was on the phone with me, because I refused to, hang up, because I'm like, nah, I want answers, because I know something in here. Like, what's the deal? Like, I understand things break down and, malfunctions and so forth. But no, it was because, I had something to do, and they was trying to mess up my agenda. And honestly, the way going to New Orleans, you would never believe, like, when we hit the interstate, it was like a roadblock on the interstate with like I don't know, maybe 5 police officers or something like that, where you couldn't even really get we couldn't really hit our destination. We ended up going a different route or so forth. So that's what I say about being powerful. You'll never understand how much power you have to where you can switch up traffic. Like you probably won't believe it, but it be people out there that's having accidents, in your favor. And by your favor, I mean so you can observe it, so you can look at it, so they can get into your world. Like, for real, it's crazy. I don't know if they just want to, jump into our world to get some of that energy. But you got the power to definitely manipulate traffic. Don't think just because you on the road and all this traffic pop up and it's just because, like, nah, they trying to probably like not get you there on time. And if you're in a big city, then obviously that's a little bit different, but still pay attention to the traffic. Pay attention to all these people that got their headlights on at 7 in the morning. I understand that some of these cars come equipped like that, but it's like, come on, people. You got the damn near military headlights on your car blinding me, or at least trying to blind me. Like I say, you got to kind of phase it out and mentally put something in your own head to block maybe what they trying to do. It's a big tip. Like, I was at the store not too long ago, and I had a funny feeling about a guy that I parked next to. I actually parked next to him in a sense. And when I got out, he was still in the car. I got back in the car. He was just sitting there. And someone just told me to look at the license plate. And it was like a retired Armed Forces license plate. And a lot of people that's around me, I see those type of license plates. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So it's definitely, the military definitely playing a part in it. For sure in my life. But, like I say, it ain't nothing that they can do, because we protect it. And if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. But I'm telling y'all really protect it. What they trying to do is just break you. They want to break you psychologically, like on all levels. They want to break you, but you best believe if they break you, you're gonna come back to your pieces. So at some point you're gonna become, if you want to say whole again. So whatever you go through, like, you're gonna get an end result out of it. Never forget that, because if you think everything you going through in life is for vain, then it will be. Everything you going through in life is for pain, then it will be. You got to understand what's going on. It's not, just like that. Like, you're supposed to be getting knowledge and information to help you grow, and like I say, take you to the next level. Now, I have a hard time with that. You see what I say about traffic? Dude, I'm just saying, like, yes, people can come home and all this little stuff, but, but it's just distractions, man. That's all they want. For some reason, to get in your bubble. They want to get in your bubble. And I love being outside. I love sitting outside, so they'll never stop that. Like, when I'm at home, my neighbor always try to come outside and, interrupt my little groove. But I don't let it too much bother me. And I try to tell myself, don't let it affect you, because nobody is going to bar me from being outside with nature. Like, nobody. Like, regardless, I'm going to find a way, because I'm in tune with nature. I can put my hands up in a sense, and the trees will move. I can come out, like I just came outside the other day, and it was raining. When I stepped outside, like, it just cleared up. That's that power. That's that power. Don't think you ain't got it. Tune into it, man. You got it. You got it. Believe that. You got it. This little guy riding his little bike. And once you start tapping into it, I think that's what they kind of scared of. They don't really want nobody to tap into that God power that they have. Once you activate it, it's like, it ain't really no going back. Because you going to always know that things ain't the way that it is, and the way that it's seen. It never really be anyway. I had a car pull up out here one time. It just kind of sat right. I don't know if you can see where this tree at. Just sat right where that tree at. And this why I parked it. And I just walked over there and casually asked them. Something like how this car just kind of, riding by kind of slow right now. And look, that house that they pulling into, that house for sale. Don't nobody stay there. They just put a bag out or maybe just sit there. Nobody stays in that house that they just pulled into, people. I don't know if you can see, but that little white thing right there, that's a for sale sign. You see how they just sitting there? And where I'm at right now is a cul-de-sac. So they just hit a corner just to turn right there. For what? For what? For what? I know it's dark out here. I wish I would have hit y'all with that light. But where I'm at, it's just a cul-de-sac. I got 2 jobs. I'm sitting up here. I'm watching a woman right now with dementia. So she in her sleep. And like I say, man, get your breaks when you can get them and get your time when you can. Play the game right and get your information when you can. Get your energy up when you can. But I always see a lot of funny activity. I ain't even really noticed it like I say, it's probably been going on all my life, and probably all kind of stuff been happening, man, without me even realizing it back in the day. Like, for real. Like, I don't feel sorry for these people that's, doing the stuff that they doing, but it's just like, come on. Like, who got time just to follow somebody? Because I don't have that type of time. And even if you getting paid, like, morally, like, why do that? I mean, just to follow somebody, that ain't even my cup of tea. And whatever you getting, like, I don't stay in no big city, so I be hearing people talk about gift cards and this and that. Like, I don't know. Maybe these people on that citizen patrol stuff, and, they thinking that they helping out the community or something, but not with me, because I'm not doing nothing wrong, but chilling and being me. Chilling and being me. And I told y'all, that's always a problem. I'm not in the world. I barely care about anything in this world. I know money, you got to have money and so forth, but it ain't about that with me. I'm not chasing money no more. Everything that you want, man, if it's supposed to be, it's going to come. The relationships, the girls, the boys, or should I say women and men. We all on here grown. Cars in the houses and the jewelry. All that, man. Like, if that's what you about, that's what you about. But I'm not about that. I'm not about that. I feel like I done been here, done that. Like, as far as all, career-wise, like, I feel like I done been here in the past to where at one point I was a doctor. At one point I was a lawyer. Like, any little job that you can think about, like, in a sense, I feel like creatively I've already did that. So I feel like that's why I'm on a spiritual line, in a sense, because that's the next place to go in this physical plane. Like living on two worlds in one, in a sense, man. But some type of way we got to start understanding that we are living like in the spiritual. And the only way that the spiritual can really touch us is by coming, through something, through someone, in a sense. Like a butterfly flying in front of your face. You can just say it's a butterfly, but if you're on a higher level, you'll realize that can be a message. It has to come through something. You can be pondering on something, and that butterfly fly by, and that can be confirmation. It can be confirmation. But if you don't see it like that, then of course you ain't gonna see it like that. I take it high. I love butterflies too, matter of fact. Like, I love butterflies. Like, my favorite ones are those lime green ones. I see those a lot where I'm from. And when I see it, it just put a smile on my face. Like, I love butterflies. Sometimes they'll kind of get close to me, but I'm waiting on them for them to land on me and just chill for a minute, That just let you know that you kind of in tune. In tune. But overall, man, life is good, man. I can't complain. Like I said, I just started that job, and a lot of things came into place. But you'll never believe, once I got in there, everything kind of went haywire. A guy was trying to give me a car. He been there like 8 years. It's still like we still working on the issue. And said he never seen nothing like it. Like, my name is linked up to somebody else's name that, is in a whole nother state. I think they in Missouri. Birthday damn near the same day. Off by the month and off by the year. But just how, in a sense, everything came to ease. And once I got in there, like my background check, I just had to go to HR. They talking about I got to do my whole background check over. And I'm thinking it's because they can pick up on who I am, in a sense, like, coming in, it was like whatever. I try to go in there and blend a little bit, but when you like this, man, your light shine. They know what's up. They know what's up. So they might be trying to give me a hard time, but, I'm going to do what I got to do. Believe it. I'm going to do what I got to do. And they done let me in the door, too, so I'm kicking it down. I'm going to take advantage of my opportunity. For real. But don't get me wrong, I understand this working stuff is for the birds. Like, it really is. My ultimate goal is just to try to, look at that. Just try to get me, just work for myself, get my own business, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Just, hit my spiritual heights and get my own money. That's what my goal is. So hopefully by the summertime, I got better news for y'all as far as this working stuff. I'm just in my zone trying to get it right now. Just trying to get it best way I can and take advantage of it while I can, because as we know, things, we can get them blockages, and you just got to work through them. You got to work through them. The environment in my job is very negative. People been there 18 years. Don't really want to train nobody correctly. Just always complaining in front of, the patients and so forth. Like, it's crazy. I'm just like, really? Like, But it is negative, so, I got to protect myself when I go to work. Get in my own little bubble. Which I work around, a small group of people, so that's hard. So by me getting in my bubble is, me talking to myself and telling myself prior that I know what I'm walking into. I know what I'm walking into. But I've been having a lot of stuff just die down, like I say, like, had a crazy dream probably like a month ago, and I did some old, spiritual gangster stuff, and like I've been kind of in chill mode, but I know things always